Hello, for anyone that's new to my channel, my name is Nancy, and I am on a journey of faith that God has placed me on, and I call it Living in Grace 2022. In the last couple of days, I traveled almost 1,300 miles from Kentucky here to New Mexico, and in the next month or so, I'll take you around to different places that are around and show you them and talk to you about my journey of faith. The 1,300 miles is made up of 5 different states, I believe, and a lot of different mileage. You go 60 in Missouri, 75 in Oklahoma, but the roads are busy and you can't get anywhere. 75 in Texas and 75 in New Mexico for a part. And it's just endless on Texas and New Mexico. You feel like you're only going 30. And yet in Oklahoma, when you get to go 75, it's so busy you're constantly stopping and going. Missouri, you don't feel like you're getting anywhere at 60 miles per hour, at least I don't. But the different speed limits along the different states and along the highways, I have a quirky mind. So hope you enjoy quirky minds. But my thought along the 3 days of travel, which I took my time, I've driven it before very quickly in like 19 hours, pretty much only stopped for gas and that was it. This time I wanted to take my time and enjoy the trip, which I did. But all along the way, I would talk to God. There's no radio stations for a lot of bit of it. But I talk to him anyway, on and off, about anything that pops into my head, which is something that's relatively new for me. Before, I would pray at night. I'd pray if I was in church, pray before a meal. But I was never one of those never-ending, like it says in the Bible to be. And I took a challenge for 7 days to have regular conversations throughout my whole day. And it could be something as easy as thank you for the wind not being so bad, or thank you for making me stop before that downpour came along. It could just be somebody who I care for that came across my mind, and I'll offer up a quick prayer for them. Just anything and everything I'll lift up to him. And I'm on day 5 of that challenge, and now it just gets to where I don't even think about it. I pretty much just offer up those thoughts without consciously doing it. So if it's a challenge you're interested in, I just challenge you to consciously start lifting everything up to him, good, bad, frustration, anything he wants to know. And then at the end of 7 days, let me know if, like me, you find yourself just doing it more naturally and building a closer relationship with him. Back to the speed limits. So it made me think about my faith and how over the last 58 years I might be at 25 miles per hour, and then I'm racing at 75, and then I'm cruising at 75. Like in Texas, 3 miles ahead you can see this open road. You barely ever have to stop, put on the brakes. Pass easy, lots of roads. Oklahoma, constant stop, back and forth, couldn't even use cruise control, too busy. Same speed limit, different circumstances. That's kind of like my faith life. It's easy, going great, you have kids, little bumps, slow down a little bit, get back involved. You work, your work schedule, you're dependent on being able to go, not go, do things, not do things. All of us have that in our faith life, where it comes and goes. But it's still who we are. You still consider yourself a Christian no matter at which speed limit you are along your travel. And I just wanted everybody to know out there that myself and everybody I know has those up and downs and speed limits. It's all part of the journey. But as long as you're still going forward, and no matter if it's 1 mile per hour or 100 miles per hour, it's just the most important thing is that your speed limit is still heading you towards God. So that's it for my quirky thoughts from my travels. Um, if no one has told you today you are loved, I want you to know that. And God bless till the next time.